The injury bug has bitten again. Joe Burrow, the dynamic quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, faces a daunting challenge after his latest setback, a toe injury that will require surgery and sideline him for at least 3 months. This news comes on the heels of a thrilling 31-27 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, where Burrow left early in the second quarter and did not return. In the immediate aftermath, Burrow was seen walking through the locker room with a walking boot and crutches, a stark contrast to the confidence he exudes on the field. Head coach Zac Taylor is expected to provide more details on Burrow's condition later in the day. Despite Burrow's absence, the Bengals managed an impressive comeback victory against the Jaguars, thanks largely to the steady hand of backup quarterback Jake Browning. Browning went 21 of 32 for 241 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a game-sealing 1-yard QB sneak with just 18 seconds left on the clock. Burrow, meanwhile, had a modest start, completing 7 of 13 passes for 76 yards and a touchdown before exiting the game. As the Bengals prepare to face the Minnesota Vikings on the road next Sunday, they're turning to Browning once again. This isn't new territory for Cincinnati. They've relied on Browning before, when Burrow suffered a wrist injury in November 2023. Back then, Browning led the team to a 4-3 record, completing 70% of his passes and proving himself a capable backup. The Bengals will need to recalibrate their offense to Browning's strengths if they hope to maintain momentum. But here's where it gets complicated. Even if Browning keeps the offense rolling, the Bengals will desperately need improved defensive performances to stay competitive. The team's ultimate hope is to remain around 500 and set up Burrow for a late-season return, potentially sneaking into the playoffs. However, this scenario is far from guaranteed and heavily dependent on good fortune across multiple fronts. And this is the part most people miss. Burrow has now faced significant setbacks in 3 of his first 6 seasons. He tore his ACL in 2020, snapped a wrist ligament in 2023, and has now suffered a toe injury in 2025. Add to that knee injuries, calf issues, and a bout of appendicitis. And it becomes clear that Burrow is no stranger to rehab. His path to recovery will require a delicate balance between aggressive rehab and careful easing back into football shape. A cautionary tale from his past is when he pushed too hard during calf injury rehab in 2023, which dramatically extended his return-to-play timeline. As Burrow navigates the critical months of November and December, finding this balance will be crucial. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Burrow's injury timeline and the Bengals' chances with Browning at the helm? Do you believe the team can stay competitive until Burrow's return? Or will the prolonged absence prove too much to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments.